Hello, hello everyone. How you guys doing? Welcome back. It's Tuesday. Coastline only today? No, we just chilling. I'm tired today. My neck's been feeling kind of sore, but I think it's just because of how I slept last night. I woke up and my head was like right against the headboard. So I think I just like all night was like squishing my head up against the headboard, and that's probably why my neck hurts. Or it's from rock climbing, who knows? But I don't think we'll do too much today. We'll probably just take it easy because we have co-streams next week. On Friday is when Pro League starts. So I feel like we just cruise. I haven't edited too much stuff, so we'll have to see how much content I need. But I have a week and a half of streaming, and then I'm gone for SLC. We should be fine. We should be well ahead of schedule. Should be. I'm only a little concerned that I might be overestimating how much content I have. We'll see. 1v1s leave tomorrow.
2 years of subbing to you is insane. Fun fact, Varsity talks to poor
Thank you
people
for
every
the
day.
2 years from Mass Ninja. 2 years of subbing to you is insane.
Peter.
Fun fact. Okay. Yo, can't be calling Peter poor like that. Although he did admit that he was lacking the funds to just buy a PlayStation 5. Bro can't afford a console. Okay. Can I see my match replay stuff? Had two guys blatantly walling and bragging about it the other day. If you do the replay command, it'll give you a little guide on how to do it and where to submit it. That's not what I said. It was close enough. Did I bring the monitor closer to me? No, I think it's just because it's bigger. It's 27 inches instead of 24. It's just slightly bigger. Also, last night I played for like 3 hours, and I completely forgot to turn off this light. And after I was getting ready to go to bed, I turned it off. I was like, oh my god, my eyes are like, not burning, but I'm like, they're so dry from just having a light in them. I just left it on, didn't even think about it. Thanks for 2 months, Geode Sniper. I don't even remember how to do it, Peter. I'll have to go look in a sec. I'll do it now while we wait. Mod management. Damn, Peter, you're not even one of the OG mods. I don't remember how to do it. I think I have to go look at the roles or something. I think if you try to do it, Ninja, it literally just won't work. I've had that before as well, where like, remember I at one time had to share priest resub twice and it just didn't let me. Don't like Maestro shoddy. I don't mind it, but for what I'm about to do, I don't need it. Who was my first viewer when I started streaming? Fuck if I know. Don't forget that when I started streaming, I already had a following on YouTube, so...
There's 2 top garage.
It's not like I ever had to grind through the, like, 5 viewer streams like everyone else did. Maybe Maybe Scuff's still kicking butt. Your butt? Or is it reaching down there, Scuff? Yeah, it feels crazy for low HP kills. I've been seeing it used a lot in Pro League. There was one match I was watching the other day where the guy just refused to reload his primary and just kept running around with the bailiff. I was like, why? Just reload. Nope. They have a Brava.
I could use assistance on site.
Issues I don't think I'm gonna see either of these guys. I didn't get to do anything super fancy this round, like kill a bunch of them with it, but I'm still winning the round because of my Maestro turrets. It's something. This is why I love Maestro. Like, what is she to do? I mean, she was Brava. She should have hacked every single camera, but I think my teammates actually stopped them. Poor Cinnabar.
They're
Cinnabar
banning
Island.
your Maestro, dog.
They definitely are. Oh, they didn't.
Nah, they said fuck me, never mind.
How big of a donor for you to play Roller Coaster Tycoon 2 for ASMR? It's funny you mentioned that. I actually thought about playing Roller Coaster Tycoon 2 on stream the other day. I've been thinking about like a bunch of variety games I want to do, or like if I were to do them, what I would do. And Roller Coaster Tycoon, I had a bit of a hankering for the other day. I think it's because I've been really wanting to play Planet Zoo again. Whenever I need a single player game, I think I'm going to load up a Planet Zoo save again. He never needed a third cam. Before his third cam, he literally was at like a 1% pick rate. He needed it. Ranked is healing? No, it's not. Ranked is shit right now. Ranked literally Garbaggio. We haven't had a good rank session in weeks. Either cheaters, I think last week the first match we played was a cheater, or it's or we're only facing top level champs. Like, fuck me, bro. I want to play the game. Just gonna force this so I can hide. Am I grinding for Legend Division next season? I don't think so. I don't think it's worth it. Mass Ninja right here. Knowing my setup. Giving me a pest to protect me. Been watching Hacker Replay for so long, I decided to join and see the Maestro gameplay of a real champ. I'm not even a real champ. Oh my god, no. Bro. actually good. I need to sit on this camera and I cannot leave it. Because if they hop on it, they're going to see me. Oh, they have an IQ.
Outside bull window.
There's IQ. Guys, not good. No. I had 3 of them swing me all at once. What am I to do there? Why are you yelling? Oh. Not much you can do there. No, I was absolutely boned. I was kind of hoping they'd waste a Maestro bank, because like, I'm obviously not going to do that spot again, but they did not waste it. I think tonight I'm setting myself a strict 10 p.m. bedtime. I need to sleep more. I need to sleep earlier. I keep going to bed at like midnight, but then I always wake up at like I want to say around 7:30 now is my average wake up time, no matter what time I fall asleep at. I need better. Surely then I won't be eating. Roller Coaster Tycoon 2 I'm just thinking of the screaming that goes on the roller coasters. What a time for gaming, though. Hi, Ben. Ben, I was staying up until 5 a.m. playing Deadlock. He's on the actual, what's it called, like rafter part. I don't know why it sounded so close to me. It sounded like he was right next to the window. I'm behind mine. WoW now. I'm level 82, Ben. Oh, that's not good. I want to swap, but I had my pistol out on that for some reason. That's crazy. I didn't know it would keep my pistol out. I was hoping the C4 would be enough of a distraction. That is interesting that it saves what gun you had out, though. Since I had the pistol for shooting the drone, it kept it out the entire time. Not that it would have really mattered. I would have died there anyways. I've been a DMR main for years before it was cool. I mean, I remember even before they removed ACOGs on defense, people were still banning DMRs. If there was an Aruni main on the enemy team, people would ban Aruni. Because like, it's just not worth it to deal with someone running around with a DMR ACOG and frying everyone. Ugh. We're talking about, or not people, Ben and Mikey. Talking about golf in chat. My one buddy just told me about how cheap everything in Japan is in general, and then he said he never realized how cheap golf clubs were in Japan. Because when he was just there, he went to a golf store, and he said the driver he bought, which I'm assuming was like 1,000 or so, if I'm remembering correctly. I think he said it was like 500 in Japan. Golf is men's Pilates. I like that. Running suppressor and angle grip with red dot and DMR defenders just to get used to any nerfs they might do. That's an interesting strat. Waiting for the weather to get nicer before your first round of golf. Oh, that wouldn't stop a real golfer. They go out no matter what and then complain. Actually, I'll put a little more there. Just to be safe. Double. Oh. Did not mean to do that corner repel. Did he get the wall? Oh yeah, he did. Zombie setup. I hit him. And then another guy just beat me for some reason.
Lucy was lastly in bathroom.
Oh my god.
Well played, bro.
I didn't even hear him cross that hallway. Luckily, I was like perfectly hidden. He couldn't hit me through the wall. Was that a 4K? I think it was. What's the best and worst map in your opinion, both aesthetic and gameplay? I don't even care about aesthetics. Best map is like Chalet for me because I feel like there's so many different ways to play it. And then worst map right now is for, I guess, the more competitive maps. We're not going to count casual maps because what's the point in counting that? Worst map would be, I feel like Theme Park is very boring. It's not bad. It's just very, very repetitive. I don't think it's the worst map. What would be the worst map? I mean, Emerald Plains isn't good, but I don't think it's the worst. I feel like Canal's also pretty bad. It's starting to grow on me a little bit, but it's still not a good map. Let's say Canal. Well, Tower or Lair? Lair is a great map. Tower's a casual map. They're paying more for a nice course. It is crazy how much people will spend on a golf course, though. Like, I get it. It's someone's hobby. But I'm like, people will actually pay hundreds of dollars to golf on a course once. Like, that's fucked. Never catch me having a hobby that's that expensive. It's too much. Oh my, it keeps putting me around the corner instead of up front.
Outside door.
I saw someone say that apparently Clash's shield is inconsistent on when you can EMP it. Like if she's holding it, you can EMP it, but if she puts it down, you can't or something. Maybe it might be the inverse. Can't remember. Wait for me, bro. I missed it. I had to go for the C4, missed that too. I just threw my drone.
Tab interrogation bull. Tab interrogation bull.
Oh no, I couldn't put my gun away fast enough. Oh yeah, I can't EMP it while she's sprinting. Ooh. I didn't know that was a thing. I didn't realize there was a hole there. Okay, that's interesting. Maybe I'll write that down as a weird interaction to make a video on. If you see someone about to EMP you, you could sprint at them, and then it doesn't impact you. Or maybe it does, but I don't know. We'll see. EMP can't hit Clash when sprinting? Question mark. Thanks for sub Ghostify at 3 months. Also, I'm really curious about the other event. They said there were going to be 2 events this season, and we're already in almost the last month of the season, and we have Pro League starting in a little over a week. So I'm like, is the new event coming out tomorrow? Because we're kind of running out of time. I guess it could be at the end of the season. It could be between test server and new season, but that seems kind of late. 1v1's really good. They should keep it. They're going to add a permanent mode, or at least they said they were intending to. And I assume based off the popularity, they'll make sure to do it, but it's going to take a bit. Went from Snake event straight into the 1v1 mode, yeah. Unless the 1v1 mode was their intended extra event, but I don't think it was. I think this was just their test. I guess I never thought about 1v1 being a mode. Or like the mode. They just have no one here. So weird. No one holding this.
Flank, garage stairs.
Oh. He was 1 HP as well. I could have easily thrown that. True, no packs right now. You think Ubisoft's gonna miss out on that money? Do I co-stream pro events? I do. So I'll be starting co-streams when Pro League starts, which is on next Friday, on the 8th. But I don't think the schedule has been posted yet. Like, I think they just said it will be the 8th. And that's it.
I just love Dex, bro.
I don't know what I want to do. Thanks for the subs from French Fox, and I'm Odin with the 9 months. Salt Lake City Major, yep. Starts on the 8th, or possibly earlier, I don't know. It's weird. On the wiki, it said that it starts on the 7th, which I don't think is true, but I'll have to see. I'll have to wait until they post, like, official start times, because if it starts on the 7th, I gotta rebook my haircut. My haircut's at, like, 11 a.m. on the 7th.
I just love Dex, bro.
Oh, it is not first floor.
I just love Dex, bro.
Thanks for the 10 months from Jordan and 7 months from, or 9 months from Umdu. Oh, subs coming in. Everyone's getting ready for the the co-streams where I'm gonna run max ads, huh? I didn't even realize I was just staring at him. I'm shocked that they didn't kill me. Love the differences in deaths between us. He has 7 deaths, I have 3. What do I want to do? Did they remove the vault here? They might have.
One's top shark. One's on dorm. Cavs on 2 ping. Cavs on 2 ping.
Apparently,
one over here
you
as
can't
well.
shoot that. That does no damage.
Cavs going garage. Bottom garage.
Actually,
Bottom
a little
garage,
miffed
top
about that. I could see her toe, but not even her
Dorm's
toe, her
close.
heel.
Close to 2 ping. Sound.
Oh. Oh. That is tough. I don't know how she got there so fast because she just downed Twitch. But she must have downed Twitch and then immediately hauled ass out of there. Pull up an image of Pizza Pizzazz. I don't even know what that is. Also, chat, my Discord's about to reach a 300-day streak of Wordle. We're on 298. Ooh. I could go Maestro again. Surely they've forgotten. I thought streaks were meaningless. Watch streaks are, but Wordle streaks are forever. Although it is a shame that Melos did straight up cheat in today's Wordle. Got it in 2. When everyone who did Wordle knows why you wouldn't get it in 2. I'm not believing that. Probably bring a Thatcher to deal with this time. What it would take for us to lose our Wordle streak? I feel like the only thing at this point that would cause us to lose it is if I completely just stop streaming for a while. Then people would stop subbing and they'd stop being in the Discord. They've had an IQ every round and she hasn't found me once. I'm gonna stay off cams for a bit though. It's ridiculous that if you want to do any type of destruction with Fenrir, you need to take the sausage over the MP7. I feel like the easy answer there is just don't expect Fenrir to do destruction. Like you could say the same thing about what's it called? Capcan. Like, oh, I can't do any destruction unless I bring the sausage. Like, well, don't expect Capcan to do destruction then. Staying off cams for a bit. I think if I wait till the 1 minute mark, surely IQ won't be looking for me at that point. Surely IQ might actually be dead by that point. Oh, she's over there.
Coming, bull. In bull now.
Uh-oh.
In games. Jordan barbecue. One crawled into barbecue. Last two games.
Surely we don't get a repeat. We didn't get a repeat. But that was kind of funny. That IQ was panicking hard. I'm just baiting. I was never on cams. Making him be like, I couldn't find you. Here you go back to Thatcher. We want to get breach. We don't even have a breach. Never mind. Thermite and Ace are both banned. Mass Ninja, yeah. Mass Ninja from chat. If Shurio dies this round, he died every single round in the 9-round match. But also Bionic and Auto are gonna have the same stat. So our Maestro gameplay is awesome. That's slightly why I'm working on a Maestro video. I'm just like, I'll grab a few Maestro clips and eventually make a video on it. It's just so good. I'm worried they're gonna have a cav somewhere. I want to be subtle when I check this hiding spot. Looks like no cav here.
One's bull, zombie truck garage. Zombie's bull.
Uh-oh. Oh.
Rooney's truck garage.
I thought he was in the middle nook. Didn't realize he was in the far one. Wasted nade. Call me a dweeb. I don't really like being here over by myself. It's possible last one's gonna be Cav.
Fuck, I'm about to jump in. Don't.
Ow. HP.
Rooney's down. And it's by main breach. Zombie was bull.
I could not flick fast enough. If I flicked on that as zombie, we actually had a chance to win it because it would have been a 2v1. Unfortunate. Hopkins mad he didn't counter the shield. Yeah. He's just mad that his rat spot didn't work. But he gave me something to tweet out for my tweet of the day since I keep forgetting to tweet. There we go. My graphics set to low? Yeah, I set them to the lowest possible to try to maximize frames, but I don't really think it did much, so I might put it back up. Creator Dash community rules. Damn, Peter's been hanging out in chat this long because he really wants his hammer. He wants to flex it on Katie in chat. Creator Dash community roles manager. Peter. Lead moderator. I can do 10 lead moderators now. There you go. What was up with all the Jinxie stuff on my timeline yesterday? He got banned from League for buying an account. Yeah, I think he just wanted to start playing League, so he bought an account that got boosted to like whatever the rank or level is you need to play ranked. And then they detected that his account was purchased, so they banned it, and then they gave him a new account that was in the lowest rank possible. How can you have 10 lead mods? It doesn't make sense. I mean, it doesn't, but Peter wants to be special. What did you send? Oh. No, it doesn't give you any extra powers, Peter. It's literally just an extra badge. Although I think you can remove mods. I think. I saw my goat and savior Drew Levin got on his ass. I don't even know what that means. Who's Drew Levin? Oh, he's the anti-cheat dev from Riot. I think, right? All I see is him just saying it's still illegal. Doesn't make the other 9 his bitches. They already are. They were before the head mod. Also, Ben, you better be grinding your character. For some reason, Drew and I couldn't do time warp dungeons, and I don't know if that's because we have to like finish all of the what's it called, like the midnight content. Maybe we have to do that first, because we were in a 36-minute queue this morning, and then I looked at it and I was like, oh, we can't even queue for this anymore, so it's just not finding us anyone. But you gotta get to like level 80 something so we can play again. How am I? Not too bad. I gotta pee. I should have gone and pee in between matches. Arashi sack. Good stuff. Gotta help my dad do some stuff around the house, and I'm gonna grind before and after Deadlock tonight. I don't like this Deadlock trend for you, Ben. You're already doing nothing. Now you're doing nothing premium. Shouldn't Ben be grinding real life? Hey, it's not Ben's fault. It's his school counselor who had zero impact on his life. The school counselor is the one who fucked everything up. You're gonna solo queue ranked after the stream? Bro, don't do it. It's not worth it. Just play unranked and have fun. Play Deadlock, Ben. I think right now Ben has too many people to play Deadlock with. The crazy thing is that Ben chooses to play Deadlock with all his friends while we are on, and then after we get off and they're still playing Deadlock, he loads up WoW. I'm like, why don't you play WoW with us while we're on and then play Deadlock after we're off when they're still on? And he's like, yeah, I probably could. A drone. What the fuck's the drone? Because they're employed and not still on. You literally said you're playing Deadlock until 3 a.m. There goes the Twitch drones. He hit me with the 1990s confused faced emote. One tapped by this guy. Thank you. Why would you slow peek me there? Wait, what? Who did I kill? There's someone here. I'm so confused. What? Oh, Small Eagle is the same guy from last game that complained about me running Blackbeard. Oh, he's on my team. Fuck. She handed him to play? You don't know that, Ben. Could have been anyone. The clip from yesterday's pizza? Or from the pizza from... Oh my god, I'm... Seeing the pizza made you think about the clip from yesterday's video. What pizza clip from yesterday's video? I think I edited that video a week and a half ago, so I've completely forgotten about what's in it. Pizza while wearing a white shirt is brave. We've gotten to a point now where Annie just keeps on hand an industrial-sized barrel of bleach for all my white shirts because I always make messes on them. My reticle. A shame that Os is down, but no one's gonna finish the kill for me. Wait, that was in yesterday's video right now? Bro, that clip's from like 2 months ago. Holy shit. Cool. What a spot. The Grimbees didn't get him. No, Ben definitely is just like me, Scuff. Which is not great. Just shoot the air jab. I was gonna say, the air jab's right next to him. Just shoot it. You didn't want to. Now what do I do? I've gone DMRs 2 rounds. Done well in both. I guess I'll do my castle above strat. I don't think he did Renier. I think because someone threw a nade before, he's like, wait, they might nade me. So he threw a Womai disc there to catch any nades. I thought that's what he was trying to do too, because he first pulled out the impact, but then when he pulled out the Womai disc, I'm like, oh, I think he's just trying to stop nades from getting to him. I didn't get to read the chat rules. Well, you better not break them. Good luck. It is funny how often, though, we have to ban people for breaking rules, and they say, well, how was I supposed to know the rules? I'm like, you literally click that you agree to the rules when you join the stream. They're like, well, I don't read that. I'm like, well, that's your fault. Don't even got the wall. What the hell? What the hell? Break then, and I realized they'll just see me coming up to the trying to read the terms of service and you press agree. Terms of service is way different than going to someone's chat and agreeing to the rules. He's still outside the door. Saw his laser on the wall. That was the only possible way he could be holding that. What he got? Oh, he's on that door. Never said I didn't read it. It just went by fast, unable to read it all quickly. It literally pops up as a box and says, click agree to agree to these rules before you chat. And until you click agree, the box does not go away.
I just love decks, bro.
That means you didn't read it. Thanks for the tier 1 from Garcia, Roslyn. I'm 37, almost 38. The chat calls me old. What the hell? Not certified unk. Am I right, fellow youths? Dub. What are my thoughts on 1v1 mode? Is it good for warm-up? I don't think it's good for warm-up, but I'm fine with it being in the game. I don't know why there's so many people who are like hoping that it fails. Like, the community clearly shows that they enjoy 1v1 content and that it's overall and like a good addition to the game. Because I saw some creators also being like, well, Dual Front died, so I hope 1v1 dies. I'm like, bro, Dual Front... I know, like, they're both technically not real Siege, but Dual Front was completely different than normal Siege, whereas at least the 1v1 mode is still on a Siege map, playing Siege operators the normal way. Dual Front was like this super weird... I don't know, new mode while still bringing over characters at least and concepts. God, I thought he was on the right by the desk. Oh my, I missed the head. Also, they did 2 C4s below. Actually, oh, maybe they were impacts from Vigil. You know what? On the right? Oh no, he's below. So Soul Keeper, I'm gonna correct one thing you said. You know, thing about your dad joining the military. It's not all the shit that's happening in the world. All the shit the U.S. is doing in the world. You can't poke a bear and then be surprised when the bear attacks you and say, "Who could have seen that coming?" The U.S. isn't real. U.S. to be kind of crazy. It's not true, Scuff. You could be 17. You could have a kid at 18. You could have a kid younger than 18. Or like at an age younger than 18. No, I didn't, Mass Ninja. Played it a lot when it came out, but I never played when DLCs came out. Huh. Now my hand's all saucy. I'm gonna wash my hand real quick. One sec. I didn't get to properly wash it. I just had to rinse it off, but at least now I don't have sauce on my hands. Oh, they're just in. Oh, lordy, load that in. Rare burp from me. I didn't panic. I just did a nice little one tap. I panicked there. Base just walked by the door that was showing or exposing the smoke. Doesn't matter. Smoke dead. Uh-oh. You didn't strike me as the type of person that likes pickles. What does that mean? Said magic, get a fucking life. Was that me? Was I magic? You low-key seem like a picky eater. I mean, like, you're right. Or at least most of my life I was a very picky eater. What does that have to do with pickles? Magic Tooth? Was that my name? Tooth? course, they're so offended by that comment. I am. Most picky eaters don't like pickles. I feel like if you want to really expose if someone's a picky eater, you ask if they like tomatoes. Like Vortex asked, do I eat raw tomatoes? Obviously, I'm not eating them like an apple. But if there's a tomato in a salad or on a burger, I don't really care. Sometimes I'll take it out because it will just like make the burger just soaking wet. I'm like, well, that kind of sucks. And they don't add much flavor, but I'm not against them. I do just find them kind of pointless. Not eating tomatoes is childish. I mean, they don't add anything. That'd be like saying someone's picky because they don't like, or they don't eat celery. It's like, well, celery is literally just water. So they just don't want to eat it. That's not making them picky. They're just like, eh, pointless. It's not that I don't like it. Tomatoes are just kind of pointless. Now the mushrooms. Fun fact. I don't mind mushrooms. I'm not against them, but I'm not for them. I'm kind of indifferent. Annie, till this day, just thinks that I absolutely despise mushrooms. So anytime she makes food with mushrooms, she specifically tells me, don't worry, I didn't put any mushrooms in yours because you hate them. I'm like, I don't hate mushrooms. I will eat mushrooms perfectly fine. And she's like, no, you hate them. I'm like, no, I don't hate them. I know I don't hate them. I swear at this point she's just gaslighting me. So the thing is, whenever I tell her about gaslighting, she says, where'd you hear that word? Are you making that up? And I get very confused. So I just normally drop it.
Love Dex, bro.
No one over here. Thanks for sub, Ace. Ace No Ninja. I did used to be a super picky eater. I was the type of kid that would never try anything new, or I just default to saying I don't like it. Even though I actually didn't mind it. Luckily I have changed. There are still a lot of things I don't like, but I'll try everything at least once. Unlike Ben. Ben is the worst picky eater. Here's how bad Ben is. When he stayed over with us, bro, he had cherries, or we put out cherries in a bowl, and he looked at them and said, how do I eat this? Like, what do you mean, how do you eat a cherry? Have you never had a cherry? He's like, no. Why would I have a cherry? hop on the cam too much. Yeah, Ben also said he didn't like pineapple. That's how you know he's fucked up. Next collab, Logitech Super Strike, please. We've been like trying to reach out to Logitech to one, try the mouse, and two, like work on something together. And the only person we heard back from was like, well, I only handle the European division. So we've reached out to North America, but we just never hear back. I'd like to work with Logitech for their mice and stuff, but they don't respond. What can I do? Just trick. People think I'm weird for not liking mango, but I've had it one time and it wasn't that tasteful. But that is weird because you specifically are saying it wasn't that tasteful, not that it tasted bad. So your complaint is that it wasn't as fruity as you wanted it to be. Which, like, I can understand if we go back to the tomato example. Like, tomatoes don't really add anything. They're just watery and wet, and they don't really have much taste. I don't hate them, though. I would not say I don't like tomatoes. I'd just be like, I don't want tomatoes on there. Oh, I've learned that the hard way, Miranda. When we go to Brazilian barbecue and I eat too much pineapple, my mouth literally burns the next day. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, anything I try to eat or anytime I drink water just burns. Fucking pineapple. Scuff, have you ever tried dried mango? It's so bad for you because it has so much sugar in it, but it's really good. I'm a big texture person. Me too. A lot of stuff I don't like. Some of it is taste, but a lot of it is texture. I really don't like beans because of their texture. They taste like gritty, or not taste, but they feel gritty against my teeth. Same as popcorn. I don't like popcorn because it has like a squeaky feeling on my teeth. Turn my charge down. Uh-oh.
Hello, I'm back to being your sub again, lol.
Where'd he go? What? Did I down him? Maybe not. I mean, I think they downed the Thatcher. Thermite was still up. I guess he just ran. Back to being your sub account. Thank you for 10 months, Paulo B. Just in time because we have co-stream starting next Friday with max ads. Four cheeses would make me shit the bed. Jack, you're lactose intolerant? I'm guessing. You strike me as the type of guy, the type of lactose intolerant person to consume lactose and then always complain about how much it hurts you. Am I right or am I right? Do I have YouTube Premium? Well, YouTube Premium won't, or YouTube won't get drops. It's only on Twitch. They don't have drops on YouTube yet. Talking about Rob. Talking about literally every lactose intolerant person I know. So many family friends are lactose intolerant, and they'll just literally complain about how they feel after eating a pound of lactose. Well, what did you expect? Peter hates people who are lactose intolerant because they lactose. Get it? Guy. Got him. Fucking hilarious. Yeah, he's the one with the foot fetish. This one was literally on that rappel. Can you build a tolerance? I think you can to some degree, but uh-oh. Two of my teammates are down. She crouched. Unfortunate. I was ready for her too. Really, Miranda? I feel like, no, obviously I'm not super in the know. I feel like everyone I know that has ever had allergies, when they are pregnant, they lose all of their allergies. I've never heard of someone developing an allergy while pregnant. For example, I think I'm pretty sure. I think my sister's allergy to cats went way down when she was pregnant. Someone I know from back in my retail days, she had Crohn's disease, and when she was pregnant, it completely went away. There's like a lot of research that suggests apparently that the body's like, okay, well, fuck being allergic to stuff. We just need to survive to just deliver this baby, and then we'll deal with allergies after. Which is crazy that your body can just be like, fuck it, we're no longer allergic. But it also has to do with the dad's like genes or whatever getting mixed in out. These seeds are trying to kill me. How we vibing? We vibing. We just playing. You got a kill. Also, I don't think I ran the 6-second ad for short stack. Check. You can also randomly develop an allergy to latex if you're in contact with it often. Luckily, Peter's never in contact with it. Get it? Peter, I would have roasted Ben, but he's not here, so that just felt mean. I don't get tit? Yeah, exactly. God, we're so fun together. He goes raw. No. You don't get tit. I'm trying to see the immune system shifts to protect the baby is what I read on it. I think it's that, but also combined with like, I don't know, something with like the dad's genes in the baby get like passed down. So the baby basically like gives you its immune system, which will be better or something. I don't know. Who the fuck knows how babies work? It's all magic. The hell? Oh my god, I almost died. The hell? How do you not die to that? Okay, I thought Snake was gonna push up with that. Maybe not. Surely one of our two teammates pushing up the stairs will cause it more helpful. Oh my god. Severely unfortunate. They're going to my window. Okay. Just canceled out my melee. I pre-fired there. Oh, he was behind him. Bro, I punched as soon as that clash was within range and just didn't happen. The blood mixing is because the mother's kidneys are processing all baby's fluids, so the dad's genes in the baby's blood enter the mother's bloodstream for processing by her kidneys. You can also do a blood test at like 6 weeks pregnant now to test for gender, because if a Y shows up, it has to be a boy. God, my chat's so smart. I'm gonna start playing Suka's Varsity popped into my mind. The only thing I wish about that game is that it wasn't so annoying trying to make an actual 3D world instead of a flat map. It's just too complicated trying to make elevation and stuff look natural. We told Scuff fix his grandma. Before I told her anything, she looks at me up and down, flicks my belly and says, "Is it time yet?" Imagine I wasn't pregnant and she did that. Scuff, it's like you're surprised that old people do not care about how anyone feels about anything. Boomers, they don't have a filter in their mind of how they should address topics that might be sensitive, or if, say, someone wasn't pregnant, no, they don't care. So a kid where my wife's kidneys were messed up, so I had to learn about a lot of it. Kid messed up your wife's kidneys? Did you fight the kid? You can't be letting the kid mess with your wife like that without any type of repercussion, bro. Stand up for her. There's absolutely no way that I can... Oh. Actually, he's probably going to focus on getting the bandits, which makes sense. Give the kid a nice big chuck across the couch a few times every night. Nice. Put them in their place. Can't punch the barbed wire from here. I didn't realize, one, that the mirror was popped, and two, that I was just staring right at the door there. I was punching the window thinking it would reach. It can reach there. She just was smart. She put it a little bit further back so you can't punch it from there. At least I got my first 2 kills. I think that was both in that round, right? Actually, no. One was the round before. Someone else, who was I going to root for in Salt Lake City? I don't know. It'd be really cool if an Asian, like, APAC or China team won this major. First, because, like, this would be China's first ever event. That'd be insane. But also second, if like an APAC team finally won, because they've been getting better. Each event they've been doing a lot better recently. That'd be cool. Weibo was doing really, really well at the last event. We cannot count them out this time. Last time we were like, oh, they'll probably get eliminated, and nope, they fucking fried. We're gonna go barbecue probably. Yeah, our kitchen. Miranda, it's funny hearing your perspective on all that. compared to like my perspective, obviously the opposite point of view as the outsider, where I'm like, man, if our friends are like crazy restrictive and like controlling with kids and stuff, it's like, bro, this is too much effort, too much work, not worth it. But it obviously depends on the parents and how crazy they'll be. They're holding upstairs. Shoulder. I think there's still one in, what's it called, karaoke. Kissing a newborn baby can transmit disease like HIV even without a flare-up in the person. I understand, but there's also like, to a certain degree, I'm not saying specifically for that example, but for other stuff, like, you know, people can be a little too controlling, where it's like, hey, calm down. I understand people are, or specifically parents, will always be worried about the worst case scenario, but babies are tougher than they appear. Will's power went out after the 5th round win, so there was a 5 or 10 minute break. They come back in, win the 6th round, swap sides, and almost flawlessly win the 7th to go 7-0. Can't get much better than that. What I'm surprised about is, so the whole power went out and they gave them a break. But I think it was an NAL. Yeah, well, I mean, I know it was an NAL. I can't remember what team it was. It was one of the teams without an org. Something 30. They lost, like a player lost power or internet, and then they wouldn't let them like rehost until it crashed, and then they rehosted. The person couldn't rejoin, so they just continued without them, and they were going to force them to forfeit, but they allowed them to continue. But then when the person got their power and internet back, they just like refused to allow them to reconnect. They're like, nope, you have to play, like the game has to continue on. It's like such a weird difference in rules. Coastline. Yeah, short stack. I'd say the only reason I ever have an issue with it is it usually goes hand in hand with the ones who have too much anxiety about it, then complain that there's like not enough help. And I'm like, well, are you anxious about the baby or do you want help? Like, you know, you can't have both. But I understand, you know. It's a complicated situation. We actually banned a mirror. Wait, what did I miss in YouTube chat? Oh. Also, I just realized we're on defense, not on attack. I was like, we ban mirror, they ban mirror. You don't want the US winning the event? I mean, North America does not really win too many events. I think last year was the first time that they actually won a major in a long time. It's almost always EU and South America. And with how NA was this season, I think it's very likely that EU or South America wins the Salt Lake City Major. Chup might be cheating. Dude's got a 2.8 KD with 574 matches in unranked. I've played against him a bunch. I feel like I've always been like, that guy's a little weird, but never found anything in particular. Look at his stats in a second. Alright, Josh. Josh, wait till Peter talks in chat. You'll be dis and combobulated. Let me see. Chup and unranked. Well, actually, I can't even check. That's the one thing I don't like about R6 tracker or stats is that you can't see. It's 2.86 KD, but I don't know how many unranked matches he's played. Doesn't show here. Chup. I recognize him only because he's the only one I know that plays Sophia every single time. Let me look him up on our 6 tracker. Oh yeah, you're right. Dude has consistently held a 2+ KD every single season in unranked. Never plays ranked. I feel like that can't be right. I feel like before when I've seen him, he's had rank stats. I feel like he might have just transferred the name to a different account. What's wrong with Zofia? No. Anything in particular, just she's not very popular. She's very bad. Or not very bad, but she's pretty bad. What's crazy to me is how much this guy plays. I'm looking at his stats. And he has so many matches that he'd basically have to be playing non-stop all day, every day. Actually, that's not true. Some of them are more reasonable. One season he had 900 matches of unranked. But I guess if he has no ranked, then that wouldn't be incredibly hard to do. I've played against him a bunch. I've never found any proof of him cheating, but I know I've been suspicious of him before. Also plays with Ultra. I don't know who that is. Something. think the last few are outside breach. Oh yeah, they're definitely all insane.
He's planting.
We barricaded that off for some reason. That's crazy. Don't know why we did that. Donut, I'm really curious to find out one day actual wealth. I feel like when that day comes, you're going to be poorer than Ben. And the entire time we're going to be like, wow, we thought he had money. He's good with utilitarianism as well, also has a high KD. He wasn't playing with him the other game. I was playing with just utilitarianism. Surely Elric also plays with them a lot. Who also has an incredibly high win rate and a decently high KD. I mean, looking at most of their accounts, they don't play ranked anymore. Like, these guys haven't touched ranked in a long time. And almost exclusively play unranked. When me, like, Priest, Game Addict, Zilchi all play unranked, like, we destroy the enemy team, and most of the matches that day will go 4-0, 4-0, 4-0. So if they're a 4-stack or 3-stack or whatever playing unranked, probably why they have such high stats. And the difference is if they do it all the time, then their stats are going to stay high. We only do that stack like once a week, maybe twice a week. Are there 3? Actually, maybe that was just the 2 concussions. defending the other side. I should have just waited because they were not moving an inch. That was a lot, or very, very little recoil there. It was only like 3 shots. What was the rationale for making her 1 speed to begin with? Zofia? Probably the fact that she was the #1 operator by an insanely large margin. I think in ranked, at one point she had like a 70% pick rate. Yeah. Zofia has been in the shitter for a long time, but it was incredibly, incredibly justified. It was insane how strong she was. She had, I think, probably the strongest gun in the entire game. She had the best utility in the entire game. And she was a 2-2. So yeah, they kind of had to nerf her a decent amount. I miss both sisters on release. I mean, super crazy overpowered. Shocker. I'm gonna go Bravo and just try to hack all their shit. She's a 1-woman army. Yeah, but her being a 1-speed makes it very hard to do that. Like, the operators that have been really good, like, 1-player armor or armies have been very fast. Like, Capitao, 3-speed, Buck, 2-speed. But Zofia, 1-speed? Last thing you want to do on attack is take your time having to, like, run around and go get everything. I don't know where the Rooney gates are. Fuck. At least we got the Rooney gates down. Oh. How do you do? Thermite is running away. I don't know if I have time for this, but we're not getting anything here. Need to move. We're wasting so much time. Did he just fire himself off? Bro, he fired himself off. He's so lucky I traded there. God damn. Days Sniper, why do you just assume that if someone doesn't play on 16x10 or 4x3 that they haven't tried it? I played 5x4. It was awful. I did not like it. I did not do any better. I think I did the exact same, if not maybe worse. What should my first animal be in Planet Zoo? I love the red pandas. They were my favorite. What does Stompin' play on? I want to be like Stompin' or play like Stompin'. That's actually a good question. I have no idea what he plays on. Most pros will change their aspect ratio based off their optics and what operator they're using. There was, or not most, I shouldn't say most. I don't think a lot of them actively change it, but some really good ones do. Like I remember, I forget who it was on FaZe, I think. He changed his aspect ratio and FOV every single round because he had different preferences for each gun. So like I know on DMRs he would do like, I think 16x10, 87 FOV or something, and then on one-time scopes he would go like 5x4, 73 aspect or FOV or something. It's like such weird specific values, but makes it better for them. What is my FOV set to? I just do 90. I'm not really one to try to like min-max my possible gains on like aspect ratios and all that. It's like I'm just gonna play and have a good time, you know? I hacked it just in time. We got all the Maestros at least. Could firebolt him. I could hear her moving in that site, but I'm not gonna lie, I did not realize that it was a 3v2. I thought it was a 2v2, so I killed the guy downstairs and I was like, bandit on the right. And I completely doubted that a zombie was on the, or a Rooney was on the left. I read through your message, cast days. So if it was on console, there's nothing you can do. I can't see console replays or anything, so it doesn't even matter. There are cheats on console, but they're incredibly rare because if you get found, they usually just brick your console, which means you can't use it anymore. So it's a very costly thing to lose. But yeah, unfortunately, nothing you can do. I also did miss a 6-second ad from Hasio 10 minutes ago. Trying to run it now. Posh check. What if the Maestro attack is limited to 2 shields at a time? That way they could introduce new shield ops or even give shields to existing 1 speeds like Ram or Gridlock. I wouldn't think that would change much. Like, you gotta remember, if a team goes full shields, it's not a free win. A lot of people think it is, but like, if you have 4 shields, you have Fuse, Blitz, Monty, and Blackbeard, you don't have any guns up. Like, sure, they can all run at you with a shield, but they can't kill you unless they aim down sight. And sure, they could all punch you, but if 4 shields are punching 1 guy, then surely another defender will come and help, right? So, I don't think limiting shields is going to change anything. I think people don't like dealing with shields now because it's hard to deal with a shield on a 1v1. And they just don't know what they're doing. But limiting the amount of shields on attack is not going to make it any less frustrating or better. People are still going to struggle. Don't forget Osa. Osa's even worse. She can't even get her gun out without completely removing her shield and being vulnerable. I have a feeling someone's hiding in the kitchen. What is going on? I just walked right in. Not a soul stopped me. That also scared me because I heard, I think, a truck outside honk as I won that. And I thought that was like a new sound notification or something for winning. Hopefully no one got in an accident outside. That was a loud honk. Oh yeah, I gotta pee. I had to pee like an hour ago, but I forgot. Let's win this so I can go pee. Keep in mind, Cast, is that you can't also like queue into a PC lobby on console. I think a lot of people I'm not meant to let go. I think a lot of people forget about that it is very easy nowadays to get into a PC lobby. Because I think if you want to play on crossplay with Xbox on PlayStation, like you have to have PC crossplay on too. I could be wrong about that, but I'm pretty sure you need like full crossplay. Because even just the other day, I mean, I'm going to edit it into a video, but I had a match where I got 2 console people in my lobby, and they were like, what lobby are we in? They're like, is this PC? They're like, yeah, it's probably PC. No one's talking. Warns you on startup in bright yellow that you're queuing PC lobbies. Yeah, but that's what I'm saying is like, with crossplay on, wouldn't you just always be queuing for the possibility of a PC lobby? I don't know. I don't have console, so I don't know what it's like. I'm just going based off of the amount of times I have console players in my lobbies and they seem confused as to how they got into PC lobbies. That is unfortunate. I thought I heard him on the right window. I don't know how Amru just got right in there. She's still not dead. She's in the connector. Oh. Oh god. Oh god. Unfortunate. There's console crossplay, and you have to press one button to swap into PC servers. It's easy to do on accident. You can only play PC if you are with a PC player. That's definitely not true. That is 100% not true at all. Console players can choose to queue into PC lobbies specifically if they want to. I know that part. But I'm pretty sure they can, like, just get into a PC lobby even if they don't queue for it. Because, again, so the other day when I was playing on Theme Park, it was a duo queue of console players, and then the PC players on my team were not with them, and they were all, like, trash-talking each other at the end. So you can just get into a PC lobby. I don't know what the requirements are, but I know it can happen. There's a different option on the main menu to choose for console ranked or PC ranked. But what about not ranked? We're just talking about in general. Like, it doesn't always have to be ranked, right? You could be playing unranked. You could be playing quick play, arcade, 1v1. The drone sitting right in front of him, and but
I just love Dex, bro.
our Ash is trying to rush. I think she's trying to be like their Amaru. Bruh. Oh, he fully swung out. Bro, I have a drone watching him. What is my teammate doing? He's 100% just AFK. He naded himself and just left. Or not left, but... that is so unfortunate. Thanks for the Modelo bike. Well, at least I can go pee after this round. After a nade, he went to a corner drawing circles. Maybe. I'll never expect a random and unranked to comm, like voice comms, but I'll always expect him to at least hop on drones. And I don't think that's expecting too much. He has no shotguns left. Can't even do that in ranked. And that's exactly why I don't play ranked majority of the time. Especially with randoms. With randoms, it's awful. Okay, I really gotta pee. So, back us out, go pee. And I'll be back in a short minute. Okay, you're back. I'm back. So can't understand why PC players can't turn off crossplay. So if PC players could turn off crossplay, probably most of us would do that. Console players who get caught zimming and get punished by being mousetrapped and then put into PC lobbies would have absolutely no one to play against, which I think is perfectly fine. But obviously Ubisoft wants to keep them as paying customers, so they allow them to keep playing, but only against PC players. So the idea is that as a PC player, you will probably only run into console players who are using mouse and keyboard. But in practice, instead, we get a ton of console players who are still on controller, and then we're just, down a player because we have a console player on our team. Which is not to say that console players are all bad or anything, but a lot of the times they can be worse. Oof. Chat just got added as I was explaining that. Ooh. I should have gone and filled my water bottle while I was in there, but it's too late. Also, I need to make a title for my hacker replay video for tomorrow, and I can't think of what I want to call it because tomorrow's hacker replay didn't have anything crazy. No, like, new cheats, no. Nothing insanely special. I'm trying to think of the first match for hacker replay was a cheater who was trying to be subtle but really wasn't. And I'm trying to think of a way to turn that into a title. Speaking of titles, one thing you guys might notice on YouTube a lot now is title, bracket, second title. I don't like doing it, but it actually works really well. The amount of people you catch by having a in brackets thing in your title is insane. Cheater thought he was slick. I'll write that down for now. The idea The idea is there. And then in brackets, he wasn't. Am I doing a double replay next week? Yeah, I was actually just thinking about that the other day, or like just yesterday, because I was like, wow, I forgot that I'm leaving soon, and I don't really have a plan for Hacker Replay, so I'll probably do a Hacker Replay on Sunday, and then do another one on Wednesday or Thursday. Probably Wednesday, and then I'll have to do another one before I leave, but I don't know when I'll do that. I don't know. I'll have to schedule it out. It does suck with also there being Pro League on, so we'll see. You can't shorten he wasn't. Make it longer for now. I'm just finishing the video. I had it like uploading in the background this entire time, and I just never bothered to finalize it. If you see that as tomorrow's video title, it's because I could not think of anything else. Not to say it's a bad idea, it's just I could not think of another idea.
I just love Dex, bro.
Cheater's a changed man, he isn't. The Muda method. Go crazy. I have an enemy running out on me, and then I have Priest on my team just trying to sing to me.
Got one. As soon as I looked at the hole, he swung the right side that I was just looking at. That's unfortunate. The mating call. You could steal from Fallout cheats. Cheats never change. I could be wrong. I don't think that quote, like the war never changes. I don't think that's from Fallout. I think that's from like politician or like, I don't know, war general. I don't think Fallout christened that. But you just looked at him. Oh, no, you didn't.
He's just standing right there. Who's my teammate? Nomad. Chalky Lemon Boy. Level 89. It's only from Fallout, no other media. Okay. I did miss tier 2. 93 months from Kenny. Kenny, how you doing? Weren't you going to go see something? And I was going to ask you how it was, and you said you would let me know. Or no, that was Discord. They were going to go see Project Hail Mary. Never mind. I'm trying to remember, it was like one of the mods was going to go see a movie.
Challenger League predictions for today. PSG? PSG's not in Challenger League, are they? There's no way. Oh, Champions League. What the fuck is Champions League? Never heard of that. Trying the 60-second ad for Geode. Project Home Area is such a good movie. Me and Annie will go watch that eventually. Maybe we'll go watch next Monday. Oh, Champions League. Oh. That really shows how much of a gamer I am. I only know PSG from PSG Talon and Siege. I only know their esports division. I'm assuming they're a soccer club. I can find an IMAX. I really enjoy it on the huge screen. I could probably, but the issue is the closest IMAX to us is like an hour away. It's not bad, but my day off, I want to spend 2 hours driving for this movie. Hour there, hour back. I don't know about that. Champions League is the biggest football competition in Europe or even worldwide. Okay. Doesn't matter to me. Almost didn't see those Capcan traps. That would have been real bad. My entire team is dead. Oh, I thought that was through the floor. He was just running in there. Oh. Destroyed my camera as well. I was gonna say, I had a camera in there. If someone were on camera, they would have seen them, but I don't think anyone on my team's on cams. I also just noticed we have a guest account, which means someone who I believe normally doesn't play. And they're on a trial account or something? I can't remember. In football, they're quite literally in a farmers league and act as though winning their league every season is the biggest achievement. Wait, who is? PSG? All I know about the whole football drama is the Saudi Arabian league or whatever. I think that's what it is. They're gonna go penthouse now. PSG's from Paris? That much I knew. The guest account is if they play the game without a linked GB account or activated account. But it's silver with level 64. PSG are like Elevate being an APAC, although they actually managed to win their shit unlike Elevate. Why are we surrendering? Actually, we probably should have surrendered, to be honest, but we'll see. I'll also let you guys know and save you the time right now for anyone who tries to ask me a question like that Champions League one in the future. I do not watch a single live sport. I don't follow any teams. I don't follow any sports in general. I do not care. I barely watch esports. So, if you ever want to ask me questions about sports, you're just wasting your time. like asking a blind person what it's like to see. What the fuck are they supposed to know? I think he would just push me like that. Oh, fuck. I was like, I'm waiting for the Solus and I heard movement and I flicked on my teammate.
Yeah, I'm gonna report you
That-
doing some dumbass shit like that.
That's fair. I did not realize my teammate was right next to me. So this guy's on controller 100%. Like, his movement with his aim is like very asynchronous. I don't know why he's in our lobby, but he is. He is queued with someone, so he might be queued with a PC player. Oh god, the wide swinging. He hears him on the left. Prone, behind the bed. Or is it behind the wall? It is behind the wall. Oh god. He does have good reaction time, which makes me feel like he might be on PC just using a controller. Because like normally we see a very slow reaction time from actual console players only because they have like way lower FPS and it's usually, I feel like, a little bit out of sync. No, ignore it. Peter in chat. VG Rockwell does not mean anything. VG obviously means VarsityGaming. Rockwell was just a username I made up when I was a kid. And I've just used for a long time. Where I send cheater clips, do the replay command. I've been getting a lot of people today asking about how do they submit hacker replay stuff. I feel like cheats are just at an all-time high again. True, Peter. I just got my red pandas. Dub. How do people min-max frames in this game? Bro, I don't know. I always hear about people who get like 400, 500 frames. I'm like, how? I'm lucky if I pass 200. I don't know if it has to do with because I'm streaming and recording and stuff. I don't play this game off stream without recording it, so I don't know what normal frames would be like, but it does not feel like it. You don't even watch the upcoming World Cup in my country? Nope. Who cares? World Cup is literally just like owned by probably like some of the worst group of people you could ever meet who use like slave labor. They basically, this is what I'm looking for. Not blackmail, but very similar to that. They basically force countries to do their bidding. And are just terribly corrupt all around. Tally that. Oh, I can't wait to see what Chalky Lemon Boy comes up with his Mira strats. Oh yeah, that's a good one. They take bribes. Oh yeah, everyone knows that. I don't know. I can't imagine supporting FIFA. It's just awful. And people be like, but like it's soccer. It's the best sport. It's like, it doesn't matter, bro. Doesn't matter if it's this best sport. You're still actively supporting them. Uh-oh. Oh no. They don't know that I'm in the couch. They had no idea. That place so much. You'd be surprised how often that works. It is insane that no one ever checks the couch. And that's such an old spot now as well. I feel like that's why most of the times whenever I attack, if I go that way, I just spray through the couch. I'm like 50-50 chance of being there. And then they ban Maestro because they're worried that I'm going to pull some shit on them again. I'll try something stupid. Should be like Josh and watch motorsports? Nope. Don't care about racing. I'd say, like, American football, racing, and golf are all tied for, like, the most boring sports. It's just not entertaining in the slightest bit. I'm gonna do my mirror in the corner spot, hoping that they do not check the corner. Next season will be a new map, right? Yes. It'll be the Calypso Casino map. Pro like anything? I don't like any sports. Like in terms of watching. I like watching some rock climbing stuff, but like I'll never go out of my way to watch it. Like if I come across it, cool. Otherwise, I do not care. I honestly thought he was gonna team kill me after I accidentally shot him. What do we know about the map so far? I made a TikTok that kind of broke it down a little bit, just like the little things we could see, but not a whole lot. Hockey Lemon Boy, please. I know you're not intending to set me on fire, but please. Shot his toes. Not know he was gonna be running at me. Surely he comes down through main lobby, pushes into bathroom, kills our Tachanka who's slowly roaming over there, walks into sight, and I kill him for free.
Oh, he's fusing above. Uh-oh.
Oh, main lobby, main lobby.
He said main lobby. Oh, okay. I don't think he actually is main lobby. Oh, he went all the way through office. Baseball might be the most boring to watch, though. I disagree. It is up there, but at least now they're speeding it up so there's always something going on. NASCAR has to be the most boring sport to watch of all time. And I know a lot of the Americans in chat are about to come out and be like, what did you say about my NASCAR? Like, no, bro, it is boring as hell. It's like 500 laps of them going in a circle. And then once in a while, they'll pull off and change tires. It's like, wow. While Formula One is also incredibly boring, at least they do a course with different designs. It's not just another left turn. Oh my god, another left turn. Oh my god, like. And they'll be like, but you don't know the lore. The lore is what makes it amazing. Like, fuck off. I don't care about the lore. What about hockey? Eh. Here. I'm going to tell you guys what my favorite sport is to watch, because then you guys will all immediately discredit any of my opinions, and then we don't have to talk about this anymore. Sound good? Top 2 sports. Obviously rock climbing. Love rock climbing. I'll watch clips of it. I'll never watch a competition, but I'll watch clips of it. Other best sport. Curling. Curling is insane. Absolutely love it. If it's ever on the TV, I will watch it. Not on my TV, on someone's TV. Someone put it on, I'm glued to that motherfucker. Curling, 10 out of 10. Any other sport? Don't care. And for all those who think curling is boring as hell, you haven't watched curling. Fingers out for Canada. I have a feeling they're not going to check this spot. VG probably thinks chess is a sport. Remember we had this conversation, it's like, where do you draw the line on what a sport is and what it's not? People said it has to be physically, like, exerting yourself, but a lot of Olympic sports that barely use any physical exertion. You don't actually have to be in, like, tip-top shape. Remember when we looked into it, they basically just said a sport is any type of competition between 2 players or 2 teams. Fuck. I think they did drone it. Or, oh no, he just checked it to be safe. Oof. He got shot as soon as he turned around to look at main stairs. Those curling sets are super expensive too. It's like $10,000 for them. Jeez. He heard me move? No, he was already checking that before I turned. I mean, his teammate was droning out hookah, so I'm sure they were like a little bit worried. You know what, Chalky Lemon Boy, I'll give you that. You were trying.
Isn't the rite of passage for every Canadian to learn how to curl? I don't think 90% of Canadians know how to curl. I only really learned about it because of school. In gym class, you could sign up for curling, and I did it. It was fun. Do people like Striker because of the M4? M4, but also not for Coastline, but for a lot of other maps. He's a one-man army, able to guaranteed break any hatch, bring EMPs and hard breaches, and you can get any hatch open. He's probably the best vertical destruction, or like best hatch breaking operator in the game. Hibana's good, but she can't solo do it. He can. But technically she, I think Striker's the girl and Sentry's the guy, but who the fuck knows? He said because it was the only sport you didn't have to overexert yourself in. Shows that you haven't played curling. I just found out Siege has a creator code. I put VarsityGaming in and it's invalid. Yeah, because the code's varsity. You fucking nincompoop. International Olympic Committee used the weight loss caused by mental strain as a fucking excuse to classify it as a sport in 1999. That's pretty funny. Is that how you got carpal tunnel? Your brushing arm? I didn't play that much, okay? How the fuck am I meant to know it ain't your full name? Yeah, my full legal name. First name Varsity, last name Gaming. Jack. You make it so hard to be nice to you. Varsity Esteban. Okay, Peter. Chat. Is this a talent? It's been how long? Probably like almost 15 years since I saw Sweet Life of Zach and Cody. And I still have Esteban's full name memorized. Esteban Julio Ricardo Montoya de la Rosa Ramirez. I don't know why. Probably because I'm Hispanic. That has stuck in my head and it's never left. Although, actually, I haven't confirmed in a while. Do I even have it right anymore? Esteban Julio Ricardo Montoya de la Rosa Ramirez. Yep, I got it right. Esteban Julio Ricardo Montoya de la Rosa Ramirez. God. Whatever happened to that guy? Adrian Ramonte went on to do Magnum PI, NCIS, Hawaii 5-0, CSI, and 24. A lot of crime stuff. Doesn't act much anymore. It just further proves that you were dropped on your head. All right. Nightbot just hates you. It says you spam symbols, so if you probably put too many question marks, it'll get your ass. Did the actor who played Mosby kill a guy? Yeah, I learned about that way later. He did that like way before acting, if I'm not mistaken, or at least acting in Disney. He was drunk driving and he killed someone, so it wasn't intentional. It wasn't murder. It'd be manslaughter. Mr. Mosby, played by Phil Lewis. $1991. That was way back in the day. That was like 5 years after he got his start in acting. Matthew Broderick killed 2 people in Ireland. I don't even know who Matthew Broderick is. I mean, what's his name? Matt Wahlberg blinded a man because he was Asian, so. Guys, who would have thought that people who become celebrities are terrible people? Or I say Mark Wahlberg, whatever his name is. Who the fuck cares? Blinded? Yeah, he gouged a man's eye out. I think solely because he was Asian and he disliked Asians. Something like that. Now, that being said, that could have been a lie that I just believed and I saw posts online. I know he blinded him. I don't know if that was the actual cause. He has admitted to being racist. Well, there you go. The dude's still wildly racist. And there you go. Osama bin Laden. Didn't the guy forgive him or something? I don't know what happened there. I'm sure they probably did some publicity stunt where they got him to forgive him on camera or something. Reading that the guy lost his eye in the Vietnamese War? No. Burger Place's family has is okay, but kind of overpriced. It is not okay. What are you talking about? I've had Wahlburger. It is trash. Also, their onion rings. I went with my buddy Niall when we were going to TwitchCon. It was at the airport. And their onion rings were literally just... They got an onion, cut it in half, chopped it without, like, breaking it apart, and then dipped, like, the ends in a deep fryer, but left the rest of it basically, like, raw. And they're like, there's your onion rings. Like, this is just half an onion, a quarter fried. You know what I'm really curious to find out about in terms of celebrities who have done bad stuff? When is VarsityGaming going to get exposed? What has he done? Who did he murder? Fucking me. He's fucking me. My little 3K. Varsity murdered my will to live and varsity murdered my chances at ever finding love. Alright. Peter, I've done literally all I can. Chat, you ever hear the saying, you can bring a horse to water, but you can't make it drink? That's what it's like trying to find Peter a girlfriend. He would walk into a room with a completely naked woman and be like, she's probably just trying to be nice. Walk away. I'm gonna go. I'm not gonna go Lonnie. I've been doing that too much. Let's try something different. Lead a horse to water, but can't force a drink. Yeah, exactly. What a pussy. Wow. You know what? I don't know how many of you guys are familiar with the whole Sykkuno drama. Peter forced me to learn about it. But the funniest clip I saw in all of it was I'm a Cutie Pie, the League of Legends streamer. He was just like, you know how many conventions I've been to with that guy? And he never threw me a bone. Yeah, Peter literally did that to me. Like, what? You're a content creator. Can't throw me a bone now and then? It's like, bro, what do you mean? Mention the drama happening and the guy finds a 30-page Google Doc and starts investing into it. You asked me, you said, do you know what happened with Sykkuno? And I was like, no, what? Is there drama? And you said, I don't know. So then I was like, all right, I guess I'll fucking look it up for him. And I looked on the subreddit, and the first thing was 30-page document exposing Sykkuno, and I linked it to you. Took all of 1 second of research. I don't think Sophia realizes that site is here. Oh my god. I wanted to just get my kill. There were 2 of them just on top of each other. Oh my god. I'll have to look at it more. But I think that Ella might be cheating. He was spraying all over the place for me. When he hid behind the bomb, he stopped, aimed at me, swung in pre-fire. Now, obviously, he would know that I was in the smoke because I was on rappel moving around. But he wouldn't know to just aim right at me through the bomb. You're literally full body in the window. Yeah, but he aimed at me through a bomb and then headshotted me and then couldn't control his recoil. So it's one thing to spray and pray, but he sprayed and prayed, stopped, looked at me through the bomb, aimed at my head, pre-fired, and then couldn't control the recoil, but he hit me on the first shot. I'm just saying it's a little weird. When you've been around long enough, small things like that will be suspicious. On top of the fact that he's level 47 and never played the game before. But he's got a low KD. I think he just might have slipped up. We'll see. Just Priestley game night calling that cheating. Cross trying to minimize the fact that he literally says every single person who kills him is cheating. I call one person that looks like they just traced me in the smoke. Apparently I say everyone sounds like they're cheating or looks like they're cheating. The fuck just happened? I think Cross is cheating because he blinked at me funny. We were all, what was it, on Monday or Sunday? We were saying Cross about how you called that one guy was cheating, but even when we watched it back, we were like, it doesn't look like he's cheating, but he got banned anyways. And you're like, I knew it because he killed me twice. What will I do? We're probably gonna go kitchen now. I'll just. Doing Valorant carry me. Valorant? What about Deadlock?
I just put up to the alright.
I heard your whole crew was off Valorant now, Amy. Ben said that he unintentionally got all of you to quit Valorant.
Nose in it. You all put bows in it. Oh, 50.
It was how he killed me. Bro adjusted just to look where I was trailing my push. But when I say a guy looks at me through the smoke, aims at my head, and then pre-fires me, then that's too far. Alright.
Different. Our hoe is different. Good.
Bro, who is this guy? Just mumbling to himself. Forgot I have a one-times on this. Surely they don't have a vigil. Oh. I thought he was going to be main lobby and he was actually in CC. Are you kidding me, bro?
One's playing very top.
Oh, what the hell? I thought I hit him a lot more than I did. I honestly thought I downed him. Damn, that was a hip fire headshot. Also, Amy, Ben said that you're getting dementia. You mentioned that yesterday. Said you're still only sleeping like 3 hours a night. Gonna get dementia by like 30. Speed run it. Huh? Hello. He's not wrong. In the books and planned for 2030. Damn. Only 4 years to go. Thanks, Sub J Greedy. So glad I've never been obsessed with soda. I'd be 500 pounds. Yeah. Peter saying at a trim 490 instead. I forgot she said that was about to attack me. Ben's just a little guy. My last down. Alright. Cheers from Portugal. Hello, Portugal. Going to eat the earth. What does that mean? When I look up eat the earth, it comes with geophagia. Also known as geophagy. Phagy? I don't know. Is the intentional practice of consuming earth or soil-like substances such as clay, chalk, or termite mounds. It is a behavioral adaptation that occurs in many non-human animals and has been documented in more than 100 primate species. That might be the root cause of your issue then, Peter. Stop doing that. Plastic. Greetings from YouTube. Bro. At least the other guy's from a different country. YouTube out here trying to get their own hellos. Also, Peter, there's a game Annie's been playing. I know you already have heard of it in the past, but I think you'd like it based on the fact that you said you're going to eat the earth with from what you want to eat. She's been playing Katamari, or she did play Katamari recently. Really, really liked it. It would suit you. Also, 6-second ad from Adam. I heard him vault over. I think he just vaults on top of the couch. Oh no, I did hear someone vault over. At least vault up. That was his teammate. You just eat food? No, you roll up the world. What was that floating thing? It's a weird bug where when you play as Maestro or when there's a Maestro camera, sometimes like the... How do you phrase it? Okay, what I'm seeing here on my screen is not what's actually in the game. So if you were to get a third-person perspective of what I'm looking at right now, it would be that floating box that you saw. My camera's not actually inside of the gadget, and it's not actually, like, the camera doesn't actually see exactly what's going on here. So when I'm on the camera, it basically, I think, deletes the camera itself, like the case, and gives me its own, like, box to view from. So when I got called and I got kicked off the cameras, I was seeing the box of what I was on before. So sure it's a visual bug. Yeah, but you gotta explain how to get there first. Go back to working for a living. Cross, it doesn't have to be like this. Just quit your job. You already said Lindsay makes more than you now anyways. Just be a stay-at-home dad. Do I ever play Siege Cup? No. I played it when it first came out, and then we got bored of it pretty quickly. I successfully worked from home, did nothing, and logged out early. Yesterday, Drew was working from home, and we played WoW for 4 hours. Bro, we didn't do shit. Carson needs to be able to afford another Lambo. That's what his wife is for. She can get him one. What a life. I'm gonna try another Maestro spot. I don't believe Drew has a job. True. Ben, what are you doing right now? I need to know. I work from home and it's so easy to get distracted. I mean, I feel it too. Like, I know everyone's like, work, omega lol. When I say content creation is work, but when I'm working, it is pretty easy to just be like, oh, I'm just going to do this real quick, and then you forget what you're doing. Just finished up yard work, so laying down. Bro, boot up and start leveling. We're going to leave you behind, and then you're going to cry that you have no one to play with. All that time you spent getting all your characters to level 10, you could have just got them all, or you could have got one to level 80 already. Shows upload daily for years. It's indisputable that you've done a lot of work. Yeah, but it's content creation, so it's not real work. Work omega lol. Yeah, the chair breaks, but only with an explosive. By the way, thanks for sub Cheen Darley. Or Cheen Darley. Dean Charlie. Oh my god. I need a nap, bro. I need a quick 20-minute nap after stream, and then I'm gonna be fucking cracked and ready to dungeon Ben. First time catching a stream. Well, welcome to stream. Thank you for watching on YouTube all those years and paying my mortgage. So it's hard to stay motivated with content creation because no one's forcing you to do it. Yeah, I mean, when I started for content creation, I would only upload whenever I felt like it, or like I'd try to keep somewhat of a schedule just to stay consistent. I am very self-motivating, and I can, like, you know, keep myself on a schedule. But it's a lot easier to do now as a full-time creator because I'm like, well, if I don't stay on the schedule, then I make no money and I'm going to be broke. So I'm like, if I want to keep making money, I got to actually do it. Doing freelance work, you got to have passion, motivation, you're good. Sometimes. I wouldn't say passion is enough. You can be very passionate about something and still not like work as much as you should. How many years have you been daily at this point? Let's find out. Also go back and watch. It is possible I psychoanalyzed or overanalyzed this, but it caught me off guard. We'll watch this round, and then I'm going to go see how long I've been doing daily uploads. I'm curious to find out myself. I checked a long time ago, but I've already forgotten. After streaming, I got my daily 2.5 walk. 2.5 mile walk. Jeez. It's pretty nice out. Okay, I just want to see if he did multiple times line me up through the smoke, or if it was just one freak coincidence. Because if it was just the one time, it's fine. But with how much he shot me through the smoke, I'm also like, maybe he was actually just looking at me the entire time. Oh, he didn't know Zofia dropped, so that's already a good sign for him. Oh my god. Actually, oh, that was buggy. It wasn't actually showing the full reinforcement. So it looked like he was just staring at her lot, but he wasn't. It was right here, but I can't see because the line... Our outlines aren't there. I hate this. I can't see my outline because of the bomb. Let's see. After seeing the Zofia, I think he did get lucky, but here's where I thought that he locked onto my head through the smoke, but we'll have to play it super slow and see if we can maybe... Yeah, I don't think... I think he was aiming more here, so I think he very luckily got the headshot. But in the kill cam, it looked like he locked onto my head and then sprayed. That's some use fine. Alright. Oh, did Discord just go down? I tabbed out, and now it's reloading. Let's check. I don't know how to for sure check this though. So we want to see when was the last time that I uploaded, or when did I start uploading daily? We'll have to go back a decent amount. And is there no way to go back multiple pages at once? The URL doesn't even change. It may be easier to just go in reverse order and find out when I started uploading daily. Discord is down. Tough. It's for sure not going to be until like 2017. Can I filter by date? I don't think so. I might be here a little bit, chat. Okay. So I started uploading Siege. May 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 3rd. 2 uploads in one day? Man, you guys were lucky back then. 4th, 5th, 5th, 6th. Oh. Took a break there on the 7th. On the 7th day I rested. No, I'm still missing some days here. Bro, sometimes I was double uploading. That's crazy. What was that video called? Squad Takes on the World. The fuck were these titles? Okay. Why does this have limited limited ads? No, missed 3 days there. Still missed a few days there. Oh, was it January 1st, 2017? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 13, 14, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Oh, man, I was uploading. Oh, some of these are VODs. 22nd.
Dex, bro.
Okay, 23rd. Oh, I think it was January 1st, 2017. It's been daily uploads since then. Huh. So that means... That means in 9 months, I will have uploaded daily for 10 years. That's a lot. This is when I was still trying to do a lot of variety content. Yeah, so these are still all daily uploads. Huh. I don't know what the fuck this is. An update video. Oh, wait. I missed some uploads here. I missed the 28th, the 25th, and the 26th, and the 22nd. Oh, shit. Okay, we restart. We restart. Hold on. Oh, and then I missed some uploads here. God damn. Speedrun Chowder 10-year anniversary of daily uploads. Well, it looks like I was daily uploading for like 4 months and then I stopped. When did I start again? I'm missing so many dates here. I must have changed my schedule because it's all Siege now. So I must have gone from uploading a lot of variety to just Siege, so I was
made it.
not able to fill every single day with videos. No, still missing some days here. Missing some days in August. Missing some days in September. Oh, okay. So we're still not even at a, not close to a 10-year anniversary of that. Missing days in October. Missing days in November. And December. Oh god, yeah, I was so all over the place. January 9th seems to be starting of consistency again. I missed the 24th. Fuck. I missed the 19th. Actually, I have 2 videos on the 20th. I guess I just double uploaded and missed one day. Fuck. Thanks for 42 months, Beefy. Barely made it. He did. We're just looking through YouTube stuff now. Also, thanks for sub just Matt. 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th. Nope, missed the 11th. Bro, I kept missing random 1 days. Where was my passion? Where was my motivation? March seems to be pretty good, though, other than that. Fuck, am I gonna have to make it to 10 years and then quit then? I missed April 30th, bro. This just keeps getting pushed back further and further. Yeah, this was back when all of these videos, almost none of them were from stream. I would almost only upload videos if it was recorded off stream. So this was me at my peak of streaming like 4 or 5 days a week and recording a shit ton of content off stream. And making weekly Siege School videos for a while. I think I stopped Siege School at this point, though. So far, May seems pretty good. May 2018, every single day so far. June seems good. Was it? So May was the starting point, it looks like. Which means that if I want to make it to 10 years of daily uploads, I'll have to keep uploading until May 2028. God damn. 2 more years. Yeah, so far I haven't missed a single day from there on out. So we're almost at 8 years of daily uploads. That's crazy. Yeah, I don't think I missed a single day from then on out. It was always daily uploads. That does make sense, because I dropped out of university in October of 2017. So it probably took me a few months to get my bearings on what I want to do. And then once I was like fully like, yeah, I'm not going back to school, I just started uploading every single day. Yeah, because now I'm just getting, it's daily uploads from here on out. Trying to remember when I moved into the apartment. I remember that's when the channel was popping, 2019. I want to see what my daily views were like back then. Because I always remember them as being like 200K a day, but I don't think it actually was. Although these all look like over 100K for the most part. And a random Lego video. They're all like 90K plus. A lot of these videos are like 200K plus. Copper to Diamond in 2019, popping off. Damn. How crazy. $15,000? God damn. That's crazy. All right, so we got to make it to May 1st, 2028 for 10 years. Let me find the actual start date. Okay, when was the last time I missed a day? First, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh. Yep. April 30th was the last time I missed one. So May 1st, 2028 will be the 10-year anniversary of daily uploads. All right. I'm writing that in my calendar. I'm going to write that down in 2027 as well. 9 years of daily uploads. So I can keep myself motivated. And then 2028. 10 years of daily uploads. In brackets, retirement. Let's see if I make it. I'll be 32, turning 33. That'll be crazy. All right, chat. That's going to be it for today. Had some good matches. Had some good clips. I will be back tomorrow. Don't think we have any plans this week. Again, I'm just going to keep clip farming every day, just get what I can, and then edit everything so that I have content for while I'm gone. Because right now, I have videos uploaded up until Sunday. And I could definitely get at least like 5 more videos from everything that I have. And then I got another 2 weeks of recording. I'll be doing some extra hacker replays throughout the week in preparation for my trip. And then we'll have to miss a few as well because it's going to be crazy schedules, which will push my giveaways into the new season. So. In this day and age, we're ancient. All right. Thank you guys for watching. I will see you tomorrow, okay? Bye.